See this morning that one verse, the 5 first words in the scripture. The Apostle Paul writing to his brethren, and he says, that I may know him. That I may what? That I may know him. The goal of every believer, the goal of every Christian, the goal of every Christ-like minded people, the finality of everything is that we may know him. Not N-O-K-N-O-W. To know him. To have a personal and close relationship. To be intimate with him. That I may know him. And if you don't know him today, it is my hope that I introduce Jesus to you. But I like to think many of us are here because we know Jesus. But sometimes it is confusing if we really know him or we know a lot about him, or we don't know nothing about him. The goal, the finality of every Christian is that we may know Christ. Inasmuch as you may have a little insight to the person next to you, I bet you this morning you don't know them. I've been here over 25 years now, and I have close friends and followers, and sometimes they think that they know me. You don't really know me. Sometimes we just come to church thinking that we know Jesus Christ, but we don't really know him. How well do you know him if you know him? How long since you've been introduced to him? Have you ever met this Jesus? How often have we been meeting with him? When last did the two of you spend time together? What is the relationship with you and Jesus like? How is it going on? Do you know him enough that you can tell others about him? Are you with me this morning? Everybody seems so quiet now. To say you know Jesus, you must have a personal encounter with him. A few of us, some has dropped out. A few weeks ago, we were down celebrating with some men of God. And one of them stood up and he says, Jesus came into my room and he sat right next to my bed. And he introduced himself to me as the way, the truth, and the life. And this man of God spoke of his faith and encounter with Jesus Christ. And you can understand how clear and graphic it was. To know Jesus, you must have a personal encounter with Jesus. And that encounter must express itself through a life of change. You don't have to say be changed. You don't have to beat people to change. You don't have to rebuke people to change. When you get an encounter with Jesus, your life will change forever. Everything about you will change. Your past, your present, your future, your destiny, eternity will change. Everything about you will change. To know Him is our goal. To know Him, not to get to know Him, to know Him. A friend has encouraged me when I was a teenager to come and go and work in the city. They were working on project, contracting, and they were hiring skills and semi-skills people. So I followed him and I went and I started to work. After the first week pay, he said, you know what, if you have tools, you're going to get $10 more a day if you have tools. I went there as a porter. Wasn't even semi-skills. Didn't even know it's my first time. I went home and I stole from my father his entire toolkit. Saw, plumbing bag, tape, and I put that big tape on my waist like all the foreman and all the carpenters doing. And I stick my pencil in my ears. And I went out to work. They didn't interview me, they didn't ask me anything. They see me came to work with this big bag of tools. The man climbed up on the scaffold up there and he having me measuring to plumb the frame. First time I hear the word plumb. And there is this ball swinging there and I going around the whole thing. And I hear the man yelling and swearing and I couldn't get it right. I had the tools to get the money, but I didn't know how to use it. A lot of us have the tools, we have the time, we have the opportunity, but we don't know Jesus. Amen. We don't have the encounter with Him. If I am to die tomorrow, God forbid, any day after, if I don't live to see another Good Friday, I would like to leave this legacy with my children and my brethren. that my life has turned around because of my encounter with Jesus Christ. I was a sinner. Came from a broken home. Two of my brothers went into the national service. I was the eldest that remains with another brother and a sister that is disabled. I dropped out of high school. Because the community that I live, the fishery is not far. So the best place to hang out is at the coca. So the boat will come in there and you go, you sit, you take a cigarette, you smoke. Whatever they drink, you drink. If they smoke dope, you smoke dope too. And I spend my life there in a rough. I lose my self-esteem because I am free as free could be. I'm not accounted to anybody. I'm not accounted to anyone. I have no parental guidance. I have no elder brother or sister to look up to. The two that I have, they have to make the rights until I come from the fishery. Sometimes I bring some fish and I find them a meal. I work a day. I push the cart, I blow shell and make some money and we cook. Most of what I make, I drink it out or I smoke it out. So before I reached 18 years old, I was already a drug addict. I was addicted by marijuana. It was my life. In the morning, at noon, in the evening, it was my life. You know, fishermen don't have proper language. So we swear and we curse one another. We fight one another. And we smoke one another, stuff out. And we just sail together. And life went on for me for a number of years like this. I reached to a point where I wanted to quit, where I wanted to stop, but the demands of the world was so much on me that I could not change even when I wanted to change. I could not stop if I wanted to stop. If any of you smoke, you have addiction to nicotine, you will know it's not easy to quit. Try taking away cigarettes from a person who smoke every day and you have a problem trying to live with them. They'll get headache, they'll get agitative, they'll get nausea, they will get all kind of things you can think of they'll get. And it's become hard for you to cope with them. Any substance, matter of fact. Could not quit even when you think you can and you want to. Even when you have your willpower and you make up your mind, I'll give it up, you can't give it up. My life goes like this. I will work money. We go wherever the band is, wherever the big, loud noise is. You know when you say smoke up your thing, you're numb and you're done. And I will go right on top of the box. There was a music set from Linden named Cannonball, followed by one named Putin Posse. I can't remember all the names, but I have danced to all the songs of the big bands and fancy music in my days and time. I grow my hair long, and I hang out, cut my jersey, didn't have too many of them. It was a style, and you put your belt on and a piece, and you put on an ace ring, and you go out night after night after night. And as I was telling you a few nights ago when I was praying, nobody led me to Jesus. Today we have sinner's prayer and repentance prayer and follow-up prayer. The church was not that skilled because it was in its early stages, and the churches was kept in streets and in bottom house. But that night when I hear the gospel that Christ has the power to change, was I ready for change? No. Did I really want to change? No. Did he want me to change? Maybe yes. I went and I gave my life to Jesus. I go home in a little squatting area, in a little house, straight back like this, where I will do my little thing. It's like the smoke den. Everybody come by me and we light up and we hang out there. We are free. Nobody need no parents, nothing. And I walk away and leave hundreds of people praying and singing, and I just walk past them. So high, so drunk, so numb. And I went home and on my knees I prayed. And I said, Lord, if you are real, you'll be real to me. And if you can save, you'll save me. In that little broken house, with my life crushed, Jesus Christ came in and saved me. When I woke up, I have packs and packs of cigarette, Benson and Edges, 555, more, all the fancy cigarettes in those days. And talk about weed like bush. What if you ever know what a pump of marijuana looks like? It's a whole bag of weed, a whole bag of weed. And a man who will start his day with a spliff, who will wheel it up and wind it up with his company. That morning as I opened the shop, I saw there was what used to be an old latrine. I saw a pit not far, and I took everything. Nobody tells me. Nobody know I'm having this change. Nobody know I'm having this conversion. Nobody knows. And I'm taking it and I'm putting it in the pit and light it up. And I'm having my own fears and my own battle. But I'm not doubting that God is at work in my life. I'm saying that I should keep it. I should sell it. I should give it to my friends, give it to the guys when they come around. And something said to me, if not good for you, it's not good for them. If it destroy your life, it will destroy their lives. Light it up. Everything in flame. I had a short pants. You know what I'm telling you? I said trunks. I had a trunks and an armless vest. I think the hair under my arm was more long than the one I had on my head. And I had an old slippers. Because you understand the kind of life I live, you don't have no bling and no fancy. You drag down the road and you travel in the nights. Especially when you're a pusher and you want to think, you don't want nobody to recognize you. And I gone down there find a church in the bottom house, under bottom house. If I sit in the front row, everybody got to the back row. Everybody is looking at you like this. They're happy for you. They're glad for you. But they're not sure what's going on with you. And as I remember it, many years ago, that was my encounter with Jesus Christ. How I became who I am, it is because of my encounter with Jesus Christ. It is different from the philosophy of the world. And partially they're right. That in order for you to achieve, you must have certain qualification, certain ranks, and certain position, and you must be in certain groups or organization. But my life has turned around because of that encounter with Jesus Christ. That I may know him. Do you know him? What is your encounter with Jesus? Moses, you're going to be the deliverer of the children of Israel. 450 years, they're in the clutches of Pharaoh. It freed people in bondage. But before Moses could do anything, he needs an encounter with God. He went to the backside of the desert and he saw a tree on fire. And it wonders, as it catches attention, he wonders, how is this tree not consumed by this fire? And then he hear a voice coming from the flame. Take thy sandals off, for the ground on which thou standest is holy ground. Guess what? Moses' life was changed forever. Moses' life was changed forever. That which he seeked to do at first that he could not do, this encounter with God has propelled him that this time he's going back to Pharaoh, and Pharaoh will see a different side of this Moses. Because when you have an encounter with God, it separates you from the people you live with and dwell with. There will be surprise of you. You cannot be the same person. When you know Jesus Christ, when you have an encounter with Jesus, you know, I want to tell you something also. With my encounter, I had to link up with the right relationship. Somebody say right relationship. Right people. When you have an encounter, the Lord tells Saul on the road of Tarsus, he says, you will go down there. And he went to a prophet, and God speaks to a prophet and says, go down so and so place, and you will reach a man by the name of Saul. God linked him up with the right connection. When you have the right encounter, you will be with the right connection. You will be with the right people. You cannot say today is Good Friday and you have a right encounter with Jesus Christ and you're not in the house of God. You're not in church. Sunday morning, the same thing. Prayer meeting, the same thing. Prayer fasting, the same thing. You need right relationship. When I start going to this bottom house church, a man who is like an elder to me But we rode together. We rode the streets. He knows me in my old ways, and I know him in a way that he knows me also. Because, but that man was in the church waiting for me. And if everybody move out and everybody leave me, that man stayed with me and mentored me and shepherded me. The right relationship is everything. The right company, the right people, the right fellowship, it's all part of the encounter. We can talk about Judas' betrayal to Jesus. But every day when we say one thing and our lives is a contradiction, it's a betrayal.